Yeah.
Reminisce Show. Yeah, we are here. I know we usually start at 7, but we at 8 today, man. Representing. Let me see if we can play. Let me see if you can play the music on your end. We'll give it one shot, man.
Yeah.
Reminisce
You
Show
don't hear
every
that?
Tuesday. Give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Carrying the tradition of Sankofa. No sound, man. There's no sound here. No can do.
All I'm hearing is
Yeah, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing anything, man. But it's
well,
all
people,
good. It's all good, man. We're
we've
gonna
got to
keep
figure
it
this
moving,
out.
keep it bumping. Yo, carrying the traditions of Sankofa. Because sometimes we got to go back and collect what we may have forgotten. So big up to everyone. Much love, much blessings. Doing this every week, man, and we're gonna continue, man. Yo. But anyways, I mean, let's just get right into it, man. Why don't you check in for us, brother, man? How are you doing today, man?
Today has been a wild, weird roller coaster. I'm happy, I'm blessed, but I'm also in a weird headspace. I'll quickly go into the Ernie situation, and there's some stuff that I honestly.
Is it like a longer thing? Should we save that for like its own like space to unpack?
Well, I mean, I don't have much to share really because I missed it. So
yeah. Because okay, we'll get okay. Aside,
yeah,
we'll get to that. Aside from that,
we'll start with that as soon as we go through our check-ins. I'm pretty good, but it's been a roller coaster day. But I did set up my chin-up bar, and I got the homie here. We're gonna go see John Wick 4, but yeah, so it's gonna end on a good note, and I have some dates set up for later this week, so I will be looking forward.
That's what's up.
And on Saturday, there's a big thing happening at the Hot Dog Theater. There's something called Hump Fest, and it's independent porn from across North America being shown. So I got a ticket to that. So I'll do my best to keep looking up and remain optimistic.
Represent. Yeah. Okay, man. That's what I actually got, like a Hot Dogs film membership. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But yeah, I got my annual membership. But anyways, I'm feeling like at a probably like an 8, man. Today was just like a full day. Schools, organizing, different grants. Like I'm just like trying to have myself in everything possible. Like I'm just, hey man, like I just got to be in everything, but it's all moving in one direction, all the things that I'm passionate about, you know what I'm saying? So that's great. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but like, I got a new bike. Like I purchased a brand new bike. Like I haven't owned a brand new bike like since I was maybe like 7. So for me to have like a brand new bike, I do have a few used bikes and they're okay. I mean, there's always something wrong with them and whatever, but whatever. They get me from point A to point B. But this new bike that I have, man, this Cannondale bike is just like premium quality. And I'm just like, man, I already went for a bike ride earlier. I'm probably going to go for another bike ride tonight. I'm probably going to go back out in the morning. Like it's just a vibe, you know what I mean? And it just feels so good. And I'm just ready to be on the road. You know what I mean? I saw Complex, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm ready. I'm trying to, come through, represent, man. So I see you have your bike as well. So I'm just on that. And that's bringing a lot of positive energy. What else is there? Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Creeds, John Wicks, but I think I may, go take my, my younger daughter to go check that out. Cause like, we have our thing. Like we like to go see movies and stuff like that. So we may be doing that this weekend to go check it out. So, but yeah, man, other than that, feeling good. It's crazy. Earlier we were talking, and just some background story, like people know that we've, interviewed Ernie Penacoli, hip hop pioneer, historian, photographer, who's been literally documenting hip hop since its inception. He's become like a really good friend of ours. We've had him on the show, like, we've had him at the Manifesto, summit. And, we've always, keep in contact, especially you, like, like when you're in New York, you're reaching out to him and doing all different kinds of things. And we knew that he was in Toronto. Like he actually mentioned to me, he's like, yo, tell the people them I'm going to be in Toronto. But for some reason, like, the flyer and communication was just not clear and was just not the best. And I remember we were talking like, yo, we know what's happening today. I assumed that it was going to be in the evening, maybe like a 5 o'clock or something like that. We knew it was like the AGO or something. We start searching around, couldn't find anything. And then somehow you discover that it already happened. So you can take it away from there.
I got there at 2:00.
That's right, because you said you're going to go there and see, like, oh, let me just go here and see what's going on.
I was like, I thought it was an evening thing too, and I feel bad that I did, unfortunately. But there was no information. It wasn't on his Facebook. I was Twittering. I looked on Twitter. I looked online. There was no information about it publicly, and he had told me that unfortunately they had turned it from a public to a private event. But he had also told me that I was on the guest list, so I'm like, I'm going to go anyways. But I thought it was in the evening. I had no information. I knew nothing. He didn't even tell me, unfortunately, what time it was, because he was going through his own stress with this situation, because that wasn't his intention to turn it to a private event. And but he was still happy to come through and represent, because he was speaking to the youth apparently. And so I got there at 2:00. I'm walking around. I'm like, yo, I'm looking around, and I don't see anything that even says Ernie Panicali. But right before I left, I see something that says Indigenous Hip Hop, and I was like, okay, fuck, clue.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's it. So I started hunting it down, and I find it, and it was such ruckus. It was on the 3rd floor. I'm going to the 2nd floor, and then the 4th floor. I couldn't even access the 3rd floor. It was in a special space. So I'm like, I'm trying to get to the 3rd floor, and I asked the janitor, I'm like, bro, I'm on the 4th floor. How do I get down to the 3rd? He's like, it's shut off. It's done.
It's just done.
You can't go there anymore. And I was like, yo, man, this is damn. This is really weak. And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, yo, it is a sorry situation. So then I'm leaving, and by the blessings of the universe and hip hop, I do run into Ernie on the way out.
Where was he? He was still there?
He was in a cafe. So in the AGO cafe. And so I got to link up with him and talk to him a bit. So it was good. But like, he shouted me out in his keynote speech, man. Like I was supposed to be, I was in another universe.
And what makes it even more like crazy is like you're like a hop, skip, and a jump from there too.
I cannot articulate how frustrated I am that, one, I work at the AGO. 2, the AGO is literally 300 steps from me. Steps. It is not even one full block away. So when I was
walking in your slippers and house coat,
I was like, yo, if I knew, I told Ernie, he told me when I was in New York at the Nas concert, because I called him. And I was like, Ernie, we couldn't link up in New York. And he's like, yo, I'm coming to Toronto at the AGO. I'm like, I live by the AGO. I'll be there. I'll put you on the list. Like, I was supposed to happen. So when I was there, I wasn't taking none of the bullshit from these people. They had their reasons for making it private, whatever. And I guess it was a success for the audience that was there. But I was supposed to be part of that audience. And it was frustrating. I did get to see him and hug him and check him out though, but I gotta just see him again really soon, because there is big plans that we have together. I don't even want to ruin anything, but yeah, I wouldn't even say it here. But we were supposed to be, and like Ernie, I found out, I saw him and he was like, where were you? I was like, I didn't even know until now. And he's like, I shouted you out in my hour-long keynote speech. He's like, where's Malcolm Lovejoy? That's what he said. And yeah,
not even my man. It's like, where is Malcolm Lovejoy?
That's what I by quote. That's what Ernie said that,
man. All right.
So I mean, he's here. He came through, but he left. And peace to the AGO for having him. But hopefully, it's a public event next time, straight up.
And I did see. It's interesting. Like I did see Johnny made a post. And then Mark Campbell was there too. I know there's a few heads.
They're on a panel. Yeah.
Well, they're on the panel. Okay.
They're on a panel with them.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. How come the man them didn't even show me Wagwan? But that's okay though. It's okay.
This is why, this is the feeling that is stirring in me all day. It's a block away from my house, and I was on the guest list, and I didn't know that the event was happening. What kind of combination of facts is that to deal with?
Like it's I think this is it, it's weird. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not. It is a little weird. I think for certain moments like this, like there should have been a little bit more of a stronger notification. I wonder if like Dalton was there or even knew about it or was aware or
I don't know, but it's like, so apparently there was a lot of youth in the audience, and
okay.
So there's a lot of kids that got to hear his message, and he was telling stories of his pictures, and there was a panel with those four homies, and then the keynote speech where he spoke for an hour. And they did tell me that they were going to give me a copy of it, and I want to get a copy of it.
Okay.
I don't want them to renege on their word, because word is bond in hip hop culture, and don't be like taking video of our legends without sharing the wisdom. Like, what the hell? Why are you going to show it to kids privately but not share it with the people, especially that they're seeking it? So they said that, and I mean, they flew him in. They apparently they paid him and stuff, because I know Ernie wouldn't do anything for free.
Yeah.
So like, I'm happy for that happening for him, but it's just like it was a frustrating situation. And
I'll just say that Ernie has done stuff for free for us.
Well,
yeah, we still pay it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
yeah, you're right. That's the difference between business and family, because Ernie's our fam. Like, I'm like, yo, we go back. I got multiple autographs of him. I'm like, I got one on a poster that's like 10 or 12 years old. Like, and then I got one in his new book that we all got. So I'm like,
yeah.
So it's just like, it feels like they kept you away from your cousin kind of thing, or your uncle.
Yeah.
So anyways, I won't go on about it. That's what happened. Ernie's okay. I gotta see him later this year, and we are like, yeah, it was weird, but yeah, lots of things going on. Did you see Swarm? Do you know about Swarm?
I do not. No, I do not. You have to inform me. Let me know what is going on.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. If we can't listen to audio together, I'm gonna send this to you on your side so you hear the audio of this, because I've already seen the show. But after you,
what platform is this on? I better not have to download another app, because I'm tired with these apps.
Oh, you're an honest man. But like, I sent it to you in the private chat. It's out there. Is it HBO? Amazon? I don't think it's Amazon Prime.
I got HBO. If that okay.
I can't remember. I can't. Anyways, it's a Donald Glover makes it.
Okay, and, okay, that's what's up.
So before I start, well, no.
Okay, I won't say anything. I want to play this. For those who are listening, you may not hear the audio. My apologies. Well, you all, we got to figure this out, but I'm going to enjoy it for y'all, and I'll let you know what I think. Okay. Prime. Okay.
This is vital. Yep. Ticketmaster to blood clot. Yo. Yep. Yes, Paris Jackson. You can hear it, right? You got a dead body in there, son? Yeah. Shit is ill. Mm.
Okay, got that like Jordan Peele type of splash. Like I'm loving these the new like genres, you know, that are coming out, man. That we need more of these images, man. More of these visuals. I love it. More of these stories. I want all of them. I want to see thousands. I want it to be an abundance, not a handful. We need an abundance, you know, of this diversity in the platforms for our stories to be told. You know what I mean? So I love it. It's great to see. I'm gonna book. I have Prime. You know, when I saw that Prime, I'm like, I got Prime. All right, I'm gonna add that to my list. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I mean, you see the Beyonce Beehive.
Right. Oh, I didn't even take that. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
That's the part. That's the whole
Right.
part. It's called Swarm. And I
Right.
mean,
Right.
it's interesting. It's cool because they chose a dark skinned woman, that woman, but they
Yeah.
call her Nija, but it's all about the beehive. And
Okay.
yeah, it's like crazy Beyonce stands, murderous Beyonce stands.
Well,
And they blur reality and fiction in some amazing ways. They literally take some things that happen in real life and incorporate it in the show.
okay. Well, like I said, I'm loving all of these that are coming out. You know, I love what 50 Cent's doing with the whole Power Universe and the BMF and all the other, you know, stuff that comes along with that. You know, Danny Glover, man, doing his thing. Like, yo, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving
Yeah,
it. I like it. There's a lot of great creative energy that's so inspirational because I love film. Like film is aside from like hip hop music in particular, like film is just like another love for me. And I love when there's like, you know, the hip hop because hip hop is a lifestyle, right? So when I see that kind of splash in film, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
yeah. I mean, that's why. I mean, somebody was it Ti who said it. He's like, yeah, that's why some of these rappers make such good actors because some of these rappers have been lying so much in their music, it just translates to acting well. And they're like, oh my god, that's sad but true. And some
Yeah.
like, you know, it started. I mean, the dope thing is we were there at the beginning of it when literally
Oh,
it's. I mean, the tragedy. One of my lifetime all-time thoughts is that Tupac would have probably won an Oscar before he won a Grammy.
yeah,
Tupac.
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
Tupac was
True.
5 movies away from winning an
No,
Oscar,
he was really on. I
or
agree. I
or a
agree.
nomination. I swear to God, on my life, I'm like,
No,
and I'm
no, for
looking.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Hollywood is like, this guy isn't an actor anymore. I mean, a rapper anymore. This guy's a fuck. Like he, we were there in the beginning where Ice Cube started it. Fucking Boys in the
Right.
Hood, Juice, that beginning, fucking Queen Latifah, and like now
True.
these,
No,
you know, we've seen
Tupac.
generations. But I'm like, Tupac
Yo,
would have been beyond every. And I'm like, we've had good at Ti's a good actor, RZA's a decent
no, but Pac
actor.
was really moving into that, and oh, man, I every time I think of Pac, I get emotional man, because I think like, yo, he was 25 when he died, and the things that he accomplished in such a young, like you know, just like sneeze of life. You know what I mean? Like he's still like a baby in the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? Like what he was able to accomplish and then to develop. I mean, he would have been doing like, you know, like bad boy, you know, like Will Smith type, you know, like roles and whatnot. He would have just been like crazy with
Easy,
it, like
easy.
without a doubt.
We would have been waiting for be like, all right, Tupac's killing it, Will Smith is killing it. What script is going to bring them together? What is it? Fucking a Bad Boys movie, The Matrix, fucking what? Like, did they do
Man,
like a Bonnie and Clyde or like, you know, a heist movie with them? What would have been
yeah.
like, you know, dead presidents? Who knows? New like whatever. So it could have been so many wonderful things. It's like, when would he have been with like Denzel Washington and Leonardo DiCaprio? And I'm like, yo,
It's
what
only,
director? I'm like, yo, what if
only matter of time, man. Only matter of time.
Ryan Coogler doing a Tupac movie kind of thing? Like, how ill would that have been? But
Yeah.
anyways, like hip hop and Hollywood, like, yeah, man, there's Tupac and Ludacris. Like, it would have. There's
True,
so
true
many
indeed, man.
but,
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah, man, yo, this I won't ruin anything. Swarm is
You already watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. It's only it's 7 episodes. It's not that long. It's like 7 episodes there. It's a pretty short season. So, but yeah, they make a lot of good statements about modern day psychotic stands.
Okay.
It's good and it's necessary. Somebody was like, "Yo, the Solange Beyonce family chat, the family chat must be blowing up right now."
Okay. That's what's up, man. True indeed.
There's one other thing that I do want to talk about that happened that is a really fucked up unfolding situation. I don't know. Did you hear about Jonathan Majors getting arrested?
I saw that, but I didn't really tap into like what the dynamics are. So you can break it down for us. Break it down.
It's so important because like this man, one, is the hottest actor on the planet right now. It's just started in back-to-back #1 movies.
Yeah.
Ant-Man Quantumania and then Creed 3.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Break it down for us.
Gets arrested.
What happened?
Gets arrested.
They're
like, they say Jonathan Majors arrested for strangling a woman. That's the headline. And people are like, yo, I knew this guy was a fraud. So that's Friday night. Jonathan Majors arrested for strangling a woman, reckless endangerment, harassment. So it's like, fuck, this is really tragic. Some people are like, I've never seen a faster rise to fall in my time ever. And then nobody was saying it, but some people were saying it privately. They're like, it's a white woman too. So I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Here we go.
Exactly.
You already know.
Yeah, just like, fuck, this is going to get ugly and stupid. So that's Friday. Saturday, this man's getting his reputation torn to shreds. Sunday, this man, it's just worse and worse. They're like,
okay.
Yeah, she had a laceration behind her ear, whatever. Monday, he's finally starting to respond a bit, and word comes out where he's like, yo, he denies the allegations. It's not true. His side of the story has not come out yet, and you got to listen to what he has to say. Okay. Before I got on the podcast today on Tuesday, what I see is the details that did not come out on Friday. Jonathan Majors is the one that called the cops.
Oh.
He called the cops because he was in an argument with his girlfriend, and she was having like a bit of an episode. So he calls the cops. Cops show up. She tells them a different story. He gets arrested. Take him away. And because like this is how the New York law works. And then the story comes out, man has been shitteth upon. Like the damage that has been done in the reputations in the few days before the fact came out that he's the one that called the cops, not her. And he was like, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? How do we find this out 3 days later that he and other fucking black man calling the cops and then getting out fucking arrested? This is what the fuck is this bullshit? And the man is the #1 star in Hollywood right now. That does not matter. We'll still fucking arrest you, and just because your white girlfriend gives us a different story like this, it's just insanity, man.
Wow.
So he's like, right now, he's like his lawyer just put out a statement. He's like trying to fucking mop up the mess of like, he's been just getting trashed on social media for days. And he's just like, I couldn't say anything because I needed to, like, I was getting out of jail and things were getting processed, and I'm talking to my lawyer. But yeah, the fact came out today that he's the one who called the cops. Like, so. And it's just so fucking. It's just like, here we go again.
Man, sticky. So I don't know what to say, man. Like, when things get blurred and just what I don't know how this is gonna play out. Like, what all this means, like what to do. I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate, and especially, you know, at these moments where, you know, man's is shining, doing his thing, and then, you know, but just the fact that he actually called the police to, you know, clearly, like, you know, like, let's take an initiative to be like, hey, this is out of my hands now. Like, someone needs to come and intervene. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as a black man to call the police, it has to be kind of something serious. You know what I mean? To be like, nah, like this is, you know, where you think like, hey, man, like there needs to be a witness here. There's something going on. Like we need to like handle this, and then for that to like have a turn of events and to go where it needs to go. I don't know, man. It's mad sticky.
Man, it's really whack and really like, here we go. Like feeling like 1919 all over again kind of business. Like as soon as I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I don't mean to take away from the girlfriend situation. I don't know all the details, but I just know that that original fact about him being like, I'm fearing for my own safety and also for yours, so I want to get some kind of professional.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, he's like, I call the cops. Unfortunately, like people are talking about, cops don't need to show up to some of these things. Mental health professionals need to, or you know, like psychiatric. It's just. So yeah, it's just real sticky and messy, and yeah, I feel for the brother, man, and like because he's been getting trashed for the last few days. People just, and yeah, some people were talking about he had a history when he was as a young Yale actor of kind of being a bit aggressive and whatever, and it's just like, are we gonna do that? I don't know. It's all over the place, and I just want justice to prevail.
Man, well, you know, sending lots of peace, love, and light in those circumstances, and it just gets like, man, such a sticky place, man. Especially, you know, male-female relationship dynamics, and you know, heightened emotions, and then, you know, man, it's just unfortunate. And I don't have enough information to have a real opinion on it, but just based on what you're saying, you know, about the series of events and how these factors were conveniently left out in the beginning, you know, just I don't know. That's I don't know. I got nothing, G. Like I'm just
that part is the whack part, man. Like that's what I was like, yo, what the hell? How come I didn't know that on Friday?
Yeah.
Like,
word, man.
Yeah. So anyways, it's still unfolding. There's more to come out, and like, you know, innocent until proven guilty, and you know, let the punishment fit the crime. That's how I roll. And yeah, so yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Well, any like shows coming up? Anything that's on your radar? I know there's a few festivals. Like Montreal's popping, yo. Like I saw one where it's like you know, like Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar and some new festival it's not even like Oshiaga or Il Sonic or something. It's like a whole other one.
When?
And I'm just like, yo, that's a good question. I can't remember the dates, but it might be next month, it might be May. I think it might be May or something like that. But I don't know, man. That might be a road trip vibe. Maybe hit up our people's hit story, man, out of Montreal and see what we can do.
That might be the thing to do, man. Yes.
I think like, Montreal is beautiful in the summertime. I think that might just be a vibe, you know, at least for one of the festivals. It would make sense to go out there and check it out. So, no, we'll see what's up.
Yeah, man, that sounds good. I never heard of that. I'll keep an eye out for it. But I also heard about Lloyd Banks is performing at the Opera House.
That's right. Yeah. It's like Ghost Drops and the Mandem there. So maybe we can hit up, you know, the brother Organic, man. See if we can get a little 1-2, man. You know what I'm saying? See what we can do to build, represent for history.
And the dude Peter Jackson.
Oh yeah. Shout out Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson's been killing it though, man. I gotta, you know, he's one of the guys that I've seen on the independent level, man, he's one of the OG like independent artists. You know what I mean? I put him up there, you know, people like Classified and, you know, certain artists, you know, who are just able to really hone in on their craft and just slowly cultivate and build up their stuff and then just run laps across Canada and do very well just doing that, not even having to go any other place. It's like, yo, we have our market, we just do that and slow cook it over the years and just keep going. You know, I remember seeing this post where he's like, he bought his like second house off of like doing features. I was just like, honestly, salute to you, man, to do that. Like whatever system you got in place, man, that's incredible. But yeah, man, Peter Jackson is going to be performing Lloyd Banks. That'll be pretty interesting. That's an interesting combination. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see if we can tap into that energy and build with the people them and what I mean, keep it real, man. Toronto, man, hip hop. That's where we at.
Hip hop. That's what we do. That's what we are. And yeah, man, that's about it, man. There's a couple of things coming through, but besides that, I'm just getting my album ready.
Let's go, man.
And yeah,
I know you got some stuff, man. Tapped in, but like I'm privileged to hear some of the behind the scenes stuff, but I ain't going to share that with y'all. You don't have to wait for the rollout. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the rollout.
The rollout's gonna be big. Those moments are gonna be big because when I say, "Hey, it's my vendor featuring da da da," and da 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 is on the beat, you're gonna be like, "Oh!" And then when you press play on that shit, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I haven't heard rap like this maybe ever." And if I haven't heard it since 1995.
Yo, like I said, man, like you gotta send me a beat, man, that I can jump on. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't catch me doing too many features, man. But like because it's you, I'm like, I gotta jump on this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
idea, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
All right. On that note, we're gonna leave the people waiting. And next week,
right.
hopefully let's get Joe. If we can get Joe on next week, that's cool. Joe's the homie. We go back. Power Magazine. Joe, one time Joe's phone wasn't working back in the days, and he did a Bun B interview at my house. So I got to just chill. Great. He was just like,
I want to hear those stories, man.
Yeah, that's man. Up. Yeah, like Joe's the homie like that. We go back. So yeah.
All right. Peace. Okay, cool, man. Wow.
I mean, Pat and all the people that are in the comments.
Shout out, Pat. That's Calculus, man. Yo, you're Calculus forever, yo. Calculus out in LA now, you know what I'm saying? So he's like Mr. Hollywood, What? But it's okay. I'm allow him still. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying? Calculus.
Oh,
yeah, man. Calculus, piston, nitroglycerin, giving you double doses, some morphine tablets with no prescription. Don't think I forgot about those verses. You know what I mean? Those verses are like 17, almost 20 years old.
And still,
that's what's up, man. Enough love,
peace, Colleen. All right, all right, yo. I'm good.
You're gonna be out.
I'm gonna bounce out like that.
Yes. Till next time, man. On the late night, but we back to regularly scheduled program at 7 p.m. Reminisce Show every Tuesday, carrying the tradition of Sankofa because we got to go back and collect what we may have forgotten. So, big up to everyone. Shout out my brother Born King, man, for the the arm, leg, arm, head. You know what I'm saying? Representing 5%, man. Big up. All right, man. On that note, we out. Stone from Africa's a movement. You already know what it is.